So you're wondering where the max line goes. In this video, I'm going to be bringing up maps, I'm going to be bringing up pictures, everything you need to know about the max that runs in the Portland Metro. So stay tuned. What's up, everybody? This is Jackson Ray Wilkey with the Real Agent Now group right here in the Portland Metro. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to learn everything like working, eating, sleeping, living, playing, and the max line here in the Portland Metro, make sure you tap that subscribe button, click the little bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. We get so many people reaching out every single day, so many different questions, and a lot of times it's where the max line goes. And we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about moving, relocating anywhere in the Portland Metro or Southwest Washington, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send the pigeon carrier. However you want to get a hold of us, we got your back when moving to the Portland Metro. Just wanted to let you know real quick, we actually started a podcast. So if you're not able to watch all these videos, but you want to listen to us, Apple Podcast, basically everywhere, search Living in Portland, Oregon. Subscribe, leave a review, start listening to those podcasts. All right, so yeah, we get this question a lot. I currently don't actually use the max to like get anywhere for work, but I do use it recreationally a lot. Whenever anybody comes in town, we usually have them take the max from the airport to Beaverton. So I'm going to let you know how long that takes. We're going to just bring up the maps. We're going to show you everything you need to know about the max. So let's get into it. All right, so here we are to the map view. This is as simple as it gets right here. That kind of just shows you everywhere that it goes. Don't worry, we're going to dive super deep, show you exactly where this max line goes. But obviously, if you can see, out to the farthest point here to the west is Hillsboro, Oregon. So it does go out there, the max blue line. Comes all the way into the Beaverton area and the Sunset Transit Center. It's going to go right in here. This is when it starts getting into downtown, as you can see Pioneer Square. This is like the Goose Hollow area. Once you get in here, there's a lot more stops, and then it jogs 90 degrees to the north because it hits the Willamette River. As you can see, here's the Willamette, so it splits east Portland and west. So obviously you have northeast and southeast Portland, but you have all of these stops right downtown. Now, the one thing I'll notice, or not notice, the one thing you'll notice is that you have like all these different colors, and what do they mean? The good thing is you're going to know, once you get used to this, that the yellow line is going to take you up north. So when this says Expo Center, this is up by like Vancouver. I mean, this is up by the Oregon-Washington line. And Kenton, we just did a video on NoPo. This is like right in here is where Kenton is. And so you can take the max up into North Portland. Or if you live in North Portland, you can take it to downtown. And then if you head out east, this is Highway 84. So this takes you out east. And of course, you can go up to the PDX airport, all the way out to Gresham, down to Clackamas and Milwaukee. So you have these different lines because those are the ones, the green line is going to take you to Clackamas. The blue line takes you all the way from Hillsboro to Gresham. The red line is the one that gets you up to the airport. So those are things that you'll have to familiarize yourself with where you're going. But anytime you're literally in this like main area, you can take any of these. They're going to just pick you up and drop you off. So, it's just more on the outlining areas where the colors really matter. So let's dive in a little deeper here. All right, so it's kind of blurry to you guys. I really apologize, but this is like the best picture I could honestly find. You can see all the different stops here, and don't worry, I will let you know what all these are. So here's the blue line out to Hillsboro. Now you have all of these stops, so there are quite a few, and that can take you quite a while to get into Beaverton. This is right here in Beaverton. If I show you on the map, it's coming from right here, Hillsboro, and it's dropping kind of down through here into Beaverton. Okay, so that's a main spot. And then it heads up right into here. So if I show you, it heads right up, and that right there is the Sunset Transit Center. Now, what's important about that one is that's probably one of the main ones on the west side. So when we go to the maps here, and I zoom in, we were showing the Beaverton, and it actually goes right here to the 217, and it heads straight north. If I zoom way in, you'll see right here in this corridor is the Sunset Transit Park and Ride. So this is one of the free park and rides. There's a few of these where you can actually drive your car to here. You can see how big this parking garage is. It's multi-level, and it's 100% free. So you park here, You just walk out and little Java station, you actually get a snack. And then you hop on the Max right here. It goes under the tunnel. As you can see, this is all a bus lane, so it's super easy and out. So if you're taking the bus, you can take it right here to this transit center, and it's going to bring you right down through this lane, park you, and then you just walk right over here. So that's one of the main stations, main hubs on the west side. We'll go back to the satellite as we zoom out. Now we are right here in the transit center. This is the one that I always take for recreation. We will drive all the way up and park here for free, and then we take it all the way along 26, and it doesn't stop. It really hauls ass. I ain't kidding you. It hauls ass to right here to Washington Park at the zoo, and you are below the earth. You are underground. It's really cool, and you can actually get out, take stairs up right to the zoo. So for summer concerts, for just going to the zoo, for the lighting ceremonies in Christmas, like any of those, you can actually just take the Max there. It's actually only like 17 minutes, I want to say, to right downtown. So it drops you, all these things are popping up, drops you right into here. So you come in, your first stop, after that is Goose Hollow. Really cool up and coming little part of town, which is right here is Providence Park. So we take this, the Max line comes in and it goes right here. There you can actually see it right there. And it drops you off right at Providence Park. So when you go to the Timbers game, I actually took my kids at night. It was just fine. It was safe. We took the Max because they absolutely love it. It literally dropped us off right here. We walked into the park. When you're done, you just walk outside, hit the Max, and you go home. 15, 17 minutes, super easy. Kids are free. We'll get into pricing later. So what it does is it comes in. Now you can follow this, and it goes straight down to the river, and then it hooks 90, and it's going to go up to the Broadway Bridge. Sorry, that's the Steel Bridge. Right here to the Broadway Bridge, and you'll drive right under there. And this is the Pearl District. So yes, the Union Station actually for the main train that'll take you up to Vancouver, Canada is right here. But the Max Station, you can see once you get to downtown in here, you can literally walk to almost any block or street, and you're going to be able to run into the Max to get wherever you need to be. So we'll zoom out. It drops you right into the Lloyd. So it's going to come across. You can see all the Max lines here. So that's what we're showing you right here. The Lloyd District, it goes south through East Portland. This is Selwood Moreland, all that. And it's going to take you right here to Milwaukee. Milwaukee is an area that is absolutely booming. Some of the most affordability. You're right next to Selwood Moreland. Very cool. So you actually have your own Max that's going to take you from Milwaukee to downtown, or which can take you to anywhere. The other area that it goes is to Clackamas Town Center. You saw that on the map at first too. So this is the 205. This heads straight up north all the way, to the main 84 here. You have Happy Valley. So Happy Valley, if you're on this side, you're a little ways away from it. This is all mountains right here. If you're on this side of the hill right in here, you have views of downtown Portland. It's absolutely stunning, gorgeous. And you're just literally minutes from right here to the 205. So you can take this all the way up north up to the airport, which if I zoom out is right in here. So that area is, going to be the Max. Now, my brother-in-law can attest to this. Every time he comes in, he loves taking the Max. So we live all the way down here in the Beaverton area. Instead of us driving all the way up to the airport, he loves taking it. It says it's awesome. He hops in and he goes all the way to the Sunset Transit Center. It's like 50 minutes, which if we were to drive the whole way, it's probably that, or maybe a little less, like 35. But 10 minutes more, he rides it, no problem. We pick him up at the Sunset Transit. So when we're looking at this map, where the Max line goes, from west, you got Hillsboro, Beaverton, Sunset, and it's going to drop you down. The cool thing is there's another, the west line is actually goes from Beaverton and it goes all the way down south to Wilsonville. So this comes up, it goes through Tualatin, right through its little downtown historic part, in through Tigard. There's a big station there, and up to Beaverton. So if you're in any of these towns to the south, you can take the little commuter rail up to Beaverton to the Max. They're working on the big 10-year plan to bring it all the way through Lake Oswego. So this is really going to open things up when it goes I-5 up into Portland. So that's coming soon. You can take it up here. That's what I was talking about. You have Kenton. So the Max line runs right up here into North Portland. And you also have where it went all the way out on 84, remember? And then it jogs right here down to Gresham. So if you live anywhere out here, there's bus lines all over. You can get up into Burnside Street here into Gresham and take that and get all the way back in too, as you can see right there out to Gresham. So this is your broad view. It goes basically everywhere. The one thing you do, need to know is there are all of these stations. So you have like, let's just take the one to Clackamas. You have Fuller, you have the Town Center, Holgate, Powell, Division, Maine. So when we look at the map, go back here, you'll see there's Powell. That was one of them. Division, Maine. So all of these major cross streets are going to be stations too. So no matter where you live, you have these stations. They've really done a good job. Commuting, if you're staying on the east side, a lot of that is really easy with the Max, and it's cost effective. So that's the next thing I want to talk about. Is let's just look into the pricing real quick. So you go to fares. For an adult, it's $2.50, or an all-day pass is $5. For honored citizens, which is low income, 65 plus, Medicare, disabilities, it's $1.25 or $2.50 for a full pass. Youth 7 to 17 is $1 and a quarter. Again, kids are free. My kid's going free. Now, if you click this, you have the hot pass. So you just load this. You come here, you load your hot pass, and then you just scan it every time. And it is $100 a month. So you would be paying $100 to use it unlimited throughout the entire month. Again, the honored citizen gets it for $28 and youth for $28. So for the general people, you're looking at $100 a month. So as you can see, I got the map zoomed out here, and we're just going to talk general vicinities. Hillsboro is your farthest west, comes in here to Beaverton. You can come from Wilsonville and work all the way up to Beaverton. You take this to downtown Portland, and it jumps across, and you can take it all the way out as far as to Gresham. You can take it all the way up north here to the airport. You can also take another one up here into North Portland. Milwaukee has one. Happy Valley has one. So anything in between, any of these areas, you can take a bus, ride your bike, whatever, get onto one of these Max lines here. That's the one thing. There's going to be tons of buses. There's tons of, transportation or even an electric scooter to get you over there. And the other thing that's coming, again, like I said, is the one on I-5 to Lake Oswego. So that'll open up a new one there, which is really going to be popular too. All right, so that was pretty broad, but at least it shows you everywhere that the Max goes and where you can live and get on there, ride the buses. But that's what we do. We literally help you find your perfect location. Wherever your lifestyle fits, wherever you need to be for work, we can help you find the perfect spot so you're not wasting any of that time. In order to do that, you got to reach out to us and give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send the pigeon carrier. However you want to get a hold of us, we got your back with moving to the Portland Metro. And until the next video, we'll catch you later.